recording now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here in this round building you will see grand panorama showing the battle to liberate Taejon city. Taejon, Taejon, the then second capital of the enemy. So you know that the US imperialists provoked the Korean War on June the 25th, 1950, and our soldiers liberated Seoul, the enemy's capital, on June the 28th, 1950, only 3 days after the outbreak of the Korean War. So after losing Seoul, the enemy designated Taejon city as their second capital, and they are going to block the advance of our soldiers in this Taejon area. So here you can see grand panorama showing the battle to liberate Taejon. So here in front of you, this is Taejon city. So now you are standing on a hill 2 kilometers away from southwest of Taejon city. So our President Kim Il-sung posted that this operation at the headquarters in Seoul City. So this battle was conducted from 3 a.m. to midday on July the 20th, 1950. So this battle was very famous because at this battle, the enemy's technical superiority was defeated by our tactical superiority under the wise command of President Kim Il-sung. So as you can see here, this panorama was finished in 1974. It was painted by 40 artists within 1.5 years. So the painting is 15 meters high and 132 meters long, 132, and 42 meters in diameter. And from the the real distance from the painting to here is only 13.5 meters, but it affects 40 kilometers. You can look over Taejon city. And there is a presentation on this panorama, so it will take about 15 minutes. So the time to rotate the whole panorama will take about 15 minutes. And I've already said that this panorama was finished in 1974. So on April the 11th, 1974, our President Kim Il-sung and Comrade Kim Jong-il looked around this panorama and how impressed it was. Well done masterpiece, and awarded People's Prize. And it was the first grand panorama in Asia.
Is that a real tank?
No, the model.
Oh, okay.
The real tanks were exhibited in the outside in our museum. So outside of our museum, you can see the real tanks and real airplanes destroyed and shot down by our soldiers during the war.
Yeah, I saw those outside.
So during the war, our soldiers destroyed more than 3,000 enemy tanks and more shot down over 12,000 enemy airplanes. So here, this part, you can see the soldiers over there. They are the American soldiers. The survivors were all prisoners by our soldiers like this. And under the tree, you can see the American soldier. So he is William Dean, the then commander of the U.S. 24th Infantry Division. So at that time, the U.S. 24th Infantry Division called as Invincible Division. But his division, the U.S. 24th Infantry Division, was defeated by our soldiers in this Taejon area, and division commander was captured by our soldier. So at that time, in order to save his own life, he was in soldier's uniform, not general uniform, but he was captured by our soldier. So at that time in this Taejon area, on the enemy side, there are the U.S. 24th Infantry Division, called as Invincible Division, and the remnants of the South Korean Puppet Army. And on our side, 3 divisions rushed into Taejon city. the 3rd Infantry Division and the 4th Infantry Division, 115th Division. Altogether, 3 divisions rushed into Daejeon City. So here on the painting, you can see the 3 Republic flags. So every flag shows to every division.